Hello and welcome to today's tutorial. The topic we're covering for this webinar is Griffin Underwriting 101. My name is Carly Rahm. I'm the marketing representative for Griffin Underwriting. Let's go over a brief agenda. I'll cover some history about Griffin Underwriting Services, otherwise known as GUS. We'll touch on the differences between admitted markets versus non-admitted markets. We'll go over what we have to offer for our personal lines products, commercial line products, transportation, surety, and then our online process. As with each tutorial, I'll end with a contact slide should you have any questions or need assistance at a later date. So Griffin Underwriting was founded in 1928. We still are family owned and operated by the Griffin family. We were one of the first surplus lines brokers in our region to be granted binding authority by Lloyd's of London. We have just over 100 employees throughout 3 different offices in the Pacific Northwest. And as I touched on briefly, we can offer solutions for personal lines, commercial lines, transportation, brokerage, and surety. We've written over $95 million in premium to date, and we're licensed in all 50 states, including the District of Columbia. This allows us to work with agents nationwide. So our mission, what we do, we exist to enable you, the retail agent, and brokers to compete and win business that you would otherwise not be able to write. Basically, we want to make it so that business doesn't walk out your door because you can't write a policy in-house for whatever reason. The fundamentals to our business are that we offer a breadth of markets at competitive pricing. We strive to be experts in our business. We are educators. We strive to be present and available, and we always strive for excellence in every single department. So for those of you that are new to E&S surplus lines or non-admitted markets, I have this little visual. It helped me a lot when I was understanding the difference between the admitted market share and non-admitted. So if you think of all of the market share sitting in a box on your desk, and inside that box is a ball. In that ball is the admitted or standard market share. These are the policies that you're able to place in-house. The space in between the ball and the box is the non-admitted market share, or surplus lines. This is where we reside. So for all intents and purposes, if you have an insured coming in, they need a particular type of policy, and for whatever reason you can't place it, quote unquote, in the ball or the standard market share, you would hopefully contact us to see if we're able to place it outside the ball in the non-admitted market share. Here's just another quick visual. We've got the admitted market characteristics on the left side of your screen versus the non-admitted market characteristics on the right. When we're talking about admitted or standard markets, they're typically highly regulated by the states for their rates and forms. Each carrier is accountable for paying premium taxes as well as reporting to each state. The state guarantee fund is available if it's needed. Carriers can provide direct support to their customers. Agents are directly appointed to company through which their business is placed. And the licensing requirements for each agent are typically pretty minimal. All that's usually required is a P&C license. Agents can accept business from or split commission with other brokers as well. Moving over to the right side of the screen, for non-admitted market characteristics, the rates and forms are not regulated by each state. The non-admitted insurers are not backed by state guaranteed funds. Surplus lines agents and brokers are accountable for paying premium and taxes as well as reporting to each state. That's why you'll see any fees and taxes on a surplus lines policy broken out away from the premium. Additional duties for the originating agent and or surplus lines broker are as followed. There could be a requirement for a documented due diligence. Basically, this is showing that you, the agent, have attempted to place a policy within the admitted market share. There could be a requirement for customer disclosure for any non-admitted policy. And then there might be some additional reporting requirements. Renewals are not guaranteed in the non-admitted market share, and quite often there is new documentation required by the carrier at the expiration of each policy in order to continue with coverage. Some states require additional licensing for the originating agent in order to write in surplus lines markets as well. So how we're structured here at Griffin Underwriting, we have a brokerage department, transportation department, property and casualty, otherwise known as P&C, commercial earthquake, personal earthquake, pollution, and then personal lines. Depending on what you, the agent, need, that will depend on which department that you will be directed to as far as working with our underwriters. When we're talking about our personal lines products, we offer comprehensive personal liability, personal umbrellas, premises liability, as well as excess liability. We also have DP forms available, dwelling fire. We also have HO forms available nationwide. Some states are limited. We do have products for both personal and commercial lines for vacant dwellings. We offer personal lines inland marine. We also offer earthquake and earth movement. These products are available in selected states only. When we're talking about personal umbrella, we do write quite a bit of this. We can offer a standalone policy. We can write them for policies or risks that are considered high risk, high profile clients. The umbrellas can cover vacant land. It can also cover locations rented by the insureds. We can write these policies in the name of an LLC, a trust, or an estate, not just the name of an individual. We offer limits up to $10 million for a primary, as well as $10 million in excess. Broad definition of bodily injury, no self-insured retention, or no aggregate limits. And then we do offer a personal injury endorsement buyback for $40 with selected carriers. When we're talking about our comprehensive personal liability, commonly referred to as a CPL, we can write on monoline premises liability for 1 to 4 family dwellings. They can either be owner or tenant occupied. We have several limit options up to $1 million with multiple risk locations. Personal injury, including wrongful eviction, is included. We can write these policies for short-term rentals, for vacant land. We also can write these in the name of a trust, an estate, an LLC, or family partnership, not just in the name of an individual. When we're talking about excessive comprehensive personal liability, we offer gap coverage between the underlying primary premises liability and the underlying umbrella requirement. Excess premises liability coverage is also optional. We offer several limit options available up to $5 million. And the same broad eligibility as a comprehensive personal liability is a nice feature for this excess policy. When we're talking about homeowners and dwelling fire, we can write as a standalone property as well as a liability package. We offer 2 to 4 family owner occupied or 1 to 4 family tenant occupied. We can write these typically on a basic and special form coverage. It just depends on the risk and the carrier. We do write in all protection classes. We can write these with locations up to 10 locations on one policy with no limit on the number of rental properties personally owned. So again, this gives you, the agent, quite a few options for this particular type of policy. We also have a condo owner's unit policy. It can be owner occupied. It can also be tenant occupied. They can be secondary, seasonal, or short-term rentals. We do write this type of policy on coastal areas. It does exclude wind and hail. Again, just like some of our other products, we can write in the name of a trust, a partnership, an LLC, or an estate, not just the name of an individual. Switching gears now to our commercial lines capabilities, our P&C. We can write standalone general liability, standalone property, commercial earthquake, and DIC. We do have a lot of options for professional liability, umbrella and excess, transportation, pollution, and licensing. So when we're talking about P&Cs, casualty, here's just a short list of some of the risks that we see quite a bit of. Contractors, the general contractors or the artisan contractors, anywhere in between. Bars, restaurants, and taverns, special events. Lesser's risks only for mixed-use buildings. We do offer a standalone liquor liability policy. We can also package that together. Habitational risks like apartment buildings, heavy products and importers, outfitters and guides, and then commercial umbrella and commercial liability. We have some great options. We work with a whole bunch of different carriers, so very likely that this is something that you can't place in-house. We have something that you need. As far as commercial property, we do write vacant buildings, older buildings, or buildings that are in higher protection classes, manufacturing operations, hotels and motels, warehouses and mini storages, habitational again, assisted living, skilled nursing, and retirement homes. We're seeing quite a few of those. Property that might be in receivership or trust, bars, restaurants, and taverns, and then we do offer fine arts coverage. When we're talking about professional liability, we do offer E&O as well as D&O. Cyber liability and data breach, we also write employee practice liability. We can quote the EPLI coverage very quickly and at very, very competitive rates. We have a whole list of different types of risks that we can write these coverages for. Here's just a short list to get your minds working in that general area. We see a lot of accountants, allied med, architects, engineers, attorneys, nonprofit or for-profit social services, real estate, property management or home inspectors, technology professionals, and then various miscellaneous professional classes. Pretty much anything that isn't fitting in a specific category falls under the miscellaneous professional. Here's again another short list of some other commercial products that we offer. None of these lists are meant to be comprehensive. Again, this is just to kind of get your brain going in a direction of, gosh, what can Griffin help me with? If there's something specific that you didn't see on any of these lists, I would say reach out to us. Ask before you let that business walk out your door. You might be surprised at what we can help you with. But we do a great job at everything. Some other commercial coverages: kidnap and ransom, foreign liability, ocean marine, railroad protective liability, the life sciences, abuse and molestation, non-owned auto for food delivery, monoline terrorism, product recall, event cancellation, labor professional liability, public entity, and then again inland marine. When we're talking about our transportation capabilities, we do offer several different products. We do have garage liability and garage keepers for like dealers and service stations. We can offer standalone monoline cargo or package it together, truckers general liability, as well as commercial auto in selective states. When we're talking about pollution, our main office is located in Washington State. We have a program where we pretty much write all of Washington's storage tanks, both above ground and below ground. We do have the capability of writing storage tanks in any other state. We also have site pollution markets, contractors pollution markets, consultants, transit pollution, mold abatement and asbestos, and then product pollution. So if you're talking to your insured and they need some sort of pollution coverage and that's something that you cannot write in-house, please do give us a call. We have some great opportunity for you. For those agents who do write contractors, we see those quite a bit. They're going to ask you about licensing bonds. There are thousands of different types of bonds out there. It just depends on the type of bond, what state you're in, etc. So when you're talking to your insured about getting a surety bond, please ask them what is the name of the bond and for how much. About the only bonds that we do not have capability of writing are bid bonds and performance bonds. But we see quite a bit of contractor lien bonds, both with good or bad credit, vehicle dealer bonds, mortgage broker bonds, notary bonds, freight broker bonds, as well as tow truck bonds. There are some selected classes of business that we can quote for you online, both in the personal lines as well as the commercial. You'll want to go to our website, which is www.gogus.com. You're going to log in using your agency ID and password. Once you're logged in, you're going to click on Internet Quoting. Log in. Internet quoting. There's a drop-down menu. You're going to choose either commercial or personal lines and then look for the select class of business that you're wanting to get a quote for. If you do not see the specific one that you're looking for in that drop-down menu, very likely we need paper applications, but please do reach out to us if we can help in any way. Here's a short list of some of the products that we can quote for you over the phone or online. It's the exact same platform. It's up to you as to whether or not you want to speak directly to an underwriter or if you'd like to do everything online. But here's a nice quick little list of what we see often. Again, it's not comprehensive, so if you're curious about all of our capabilities, hop on our website and take a look. We always try to offer education to our agents. The markets are forever changing. The industry is forever changing. We try to stay one step ahead as much as we can. We offer at least 5 webinars each month. Those webinars are scheduled on our monthly newsletter that goes out typically the last couple days of each month. So take a look, keep an eye out for those. I try to cover different topics at all time. If you need any help with anything specific, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Again, we try really hard to stay as present and available as possible. For those Allstate agents, you want to email csr@gogus.com or call us at 844-859-1766. For those non-Allstate or independent agents, please email us at info@gogus.com or call us at 800-562-8095. Again, I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to go through this tutorial with me. My name is Carly. I'm happy to help you in any way I can as well. Thank you for working with us. We appreciate your business and we look forward to working with you more in the future. Have a great day.